My name is Gabe Zolna. Today's Sunday, November the 18th. Last night I turned the TV on for a little while and I noticed on Fox News that Obama was with the Prime Minister of Thailand, and he was reading off of his teleprompter and he was talking about the virtues of democracy. Well, I don't see how he could do that with a straight face, because we don't have democracy right here in the United States. If we did have a democratic country, he wouldn't be in office. Anyway, he also said that people have got to play by the same rules. Well, what he should have said is people have to play by his rules, because unless we play by his rules, nobody plays at all. He's made that very clear, and we saw that as to how he pushed Obamacare through. I remember he once said that Obamacare was duly elected by the American people. Wrong. You want to go to Google and Google the Cornhusker deal, and that's where he gave a whole lot of money to certain states, or one state in particular, and the Louisiana kickback. Those two are what threw Obamacare over into the playpen for the American people to have to deal with. Anyway, what I think Obama might want to do, since, as you also recall, when he was in Cairo, he spoke about how he'd be the ideal president to help align or to bring together the Muslim world because of his close association in understanding their ways, since he lived in Indonesia for a number of years. And he even went on to say that the most beautiful sound he's ever heard is the call for morning prayer. I think it's a pretty strange thing for an American to say, don't you? But then again, I don't think he's an American. I don't think he ever was an American. All right, that's a whole different kettle of fish. If he has such a good sound understanding of the Muslim ways, why wouldn't he take the time to try to intervene with Hamas and try to prevent the bloodshed? His only comment, from what I was able to ascertain about Israel, is they have a right to defend themselves. That's interesting. So does Iraq, and so does Afghanistan. So if they have a right to defend themselves, why do we have our military there? Why have we lost virtually thousands of men over the past, about 11 years in Afghanistan? And the countless thousands of people that have come back maimed and crippled. For what? What did we accomplish? We gave them democracy? You know what? I think I'd be hard-pressed to be able to find which government is more corrupt, theirs or ours. Think about that one for a moment. Anyway, I think it's pretty insane, and I'm really hopeful that our congressman in Florida, Congressman Allen West, I hope that he's able to prove that he, in fact, did receive more votes if they do the complete vote recount in Florida. And if they do that, then I think Governor Romney needs to insist that there's a recount as well. And I think our military should be there to make certain that everything is done fairly and properly. And if Florida turns out to have been a state that Mitt Romney actually won, I think the same thing has to apply to other major swing states. Especially when, like for example in Colorado, in one county they had 141% of the population turn out. Well, how is that possible? That also happened, I believe, in Ohio. So, obviously there's voter fraud, and if we have a true democratic country, and if Obama is out there preaching democracy, democracy should begin here at home. So, let's contact our congressmen, contact our senators, and demand that every vote in swing states is verified to be factual. If we do that, well, if we do that, Obama won't remain in the White House for very long. Thanks.